So guys, today is actually a pretty cool day because I'm going to be showing you ins and outs of how I went against what the doctor said and how Coach and myself were able to heal hippie my ankle as fast as we did. Let's go check it out at the gym. Donkey.
Put it in vinegar, white vinegar and baking soda.
White vinegar and baking soda.
Okay, so what are we doing here? We are working on movement patterns and getting mobility, stability and flexibility back into the joint. So the ankle is the main focus here. So look how you'll see there's a progression having different plates. A little bit more elevated heel takes a little bit more strain off the ankle, but it's still working. And when we are doing the movement, don't think about anything else but that specific joint, all the small little muscles, all the little tendons and ligaments, because I want you to focus on that. Okay, let's try. All the way down small. So he's not working more than 3 out of 5 pain, and he's moving in the range of motion that he's comfortable with. Then we're going to go to a lower plate, just a small little 1% progression. He's doing exactly the same movement. He's concentrating on the joint. Fantastic. Then we're going to go even lower than that. And again, progression is key here. If he's starting to generate pain into the joint, we'll go back, give it a little bit of a rest, and maybe go one phase back to the original position. And then next one, without any support. So again, now we're striving for optimal range of motion.
So I'm on the Voodoo ball with my ankle. I am going to talk to you guys about the mindset I have while doing this exercise. Right now I'm thinking about rolling my ankle back around. I'm thinking about the circulation in my ankle, getting all the blood flow through and just healing the whole thing, and just having a very positive mindset about it. And if you can have that, you'll be able to heal a lot faster because you're tricking your body and your injury. You're actually sending a lot of positivity down to it, and that's key when it comes to healing from a little injury like this. Just a tip for future, if you do have an ankle injury, wall sits are really good for keeping your glutes and your upper legs super strong. So especially when you have an injury in your ankle, it's a very good exercise to keep your general strength in your legs.
Okay, so we're working on strengthening the ligaments and the tendons around the injury. We're already on red and black on this element. Here, because the joint is so dynamic and it's so movable, left, right, up, down, we need to get all the small little muscles. By restricting the toe, and he'll be moving it up and down in a straight line, and then I will manipulate it externally. We usually do time domain, 30 seconds, or even if it's very, very painful, only repetition-wise. Okay, Voodoo floss. This is restriction of blood flow, and this will help the scar tissue. This will be tightened up in a very, very vigorous way. Then we'll wrap it up towards the heart. That will create a little bit of a dam of blood. We'll keep it for 2 minutes.
Feels like my leg is going to be...
Sorry. Feel like a mummy.
Yeah, I feel like a mummy.
Mummified.
A mummified.
But building a stronger mummy.
Yeah.
In the beginning phase, he will keep this dead still. Then he'll start moving the toes, obviously generating a pumping action through the leg. And obviously it's very, very tight. So he would love to force the ankle to move. This forces the blood through the veins and through the muscle tissue to generate the healing process. We're going back to progression now again. This is just elevating the heel a little bit of a support. He's going to try to move as best as possible, generating torque inside the ankle. We've got 30 seconds left. And this is the best feeling ever.
Yeah, I can confirm that. Just feels like the blood is rushing through the ankle from in the restricted area, from the Voodoo flossing, and it's a lot nicer than you think. So, Coach, what's the purpose of this Voodoo flossing?
Remember, the moment you put on the Voodoo floss and you slide it up to the leg, it's generating dam because your heart is pushing downwards. So there's a little bit of a pond and a little dam folding up here. And the moment we open up that Voodoo floss, we release it, it just opens it up and it just forces the blood into it. With that, when we're doing rehabilitation, it's so important to have circulation because blood equals minerals, vitamins, and oxygen to help inflammation, and it flushes all the different elements out of that injury.
I think we've been Voodoo flossing for, the last 10 days?
Yeah.
And if I knew about Voodoo flossing before, I'd definitely do it. If you haven't tried it, do it because it helps so much.
This is just a normal baby oil that I use. The main reason for that is just to have a much smoother movement over the skin. Not just focusing on the injury itself, because the more I can release the muscles and the tendons up here, the better blood flow will be here, and we're literally rubbing out the scar tissue out of the joint itself. So looking at this injury, and around about 5 days ago, there was a lot of, almost like a pocket of blood or blueness on this side, very, very, very much swollen. Now you would see today that this is all being dissolved. Number two is the inflammation is down, obviously, so the swelling is down. And the moment the swelling comes down, obviously the blood flow increases. And then in the blood flow, as previously said, there will be oxygen, there will be minerals and vitamins. And that is the building blocks for regenerating of this injury. That's why it's so important. Nutrition, when you are healing, needs to be as clean as possible.
And that's why you drink your smoothies in the morning, just like I did this morning. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Garlic a day keeps everybody away.
That's a good one.
This is an infrared light. This little machine's got a couple of settings. Number one setting is only infrared light. Is much different than a normal light, so we can deep penetrate into the fibers of the injury itself. And then we have a red light, infrared light with vibrating. So the vibrating element is just a nice to have, just to release the veins and the tissue to generate better blood flow into the joint.
So, guys, this is dit. En dit So, dit is wat ek doen in 'n dag om griepie goed te maak. En dit is all about compounding interests wat get my te ver van daar af die nou. So dit is dit. En follow weer vir meer. Ja. On a serious note, Coach has so much experience when it comes to all injuries and knows the best natural hacks to recover as fast as possible, and has a contagious positive mindset that I feel helped me the most to get back to where I am right now. Thank you, Coach. We get to do this. So 2 months in, and I've got some really cool things I'd like to share with you regarding my ankle and how it's been going. My progression has been through the roof, and I never thought I'd be able to heal this fast. So yeah, cannot wait to show you what I've been up to. We're going to go to the gym now, and then I've got some exciting news from the doctor to share with you once the gym session's done. Let's do this.
I know you.
Let that ankle move.
to get you.
Yeah. Fucking hell, good it feels.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Easy. Coach, ready for round 2?
No.
Okay, round 2, going to be on the water very soon, but first, let's warm down with some slant products. So, the last thing I do after every single session is I stretch, and these is what my stretches look like. The first thing I do is I grab my slant board, and I stretch the backside of my legs. Stand on, and I stretch, and I touch the ground. Make sure that my knees are all the way out, and I'm just stretching all the way down. I hold this for 30 seconds, and then you can change positions like that, and like that. And you can really feel it stretches on either side, which is a great thing to know. And the second thing I use is the slant board. And this is really good for releasing my gluteus. All I do is I cross over my leg, like so, and I sit on, and then I roll back and forth. And trust me, it's not as easy as it looks, but it does the job perfectly. You do that for about a minute, and then you switch over to the other side. So the third thing I do is I use the bolt. And this is used for releasing the plantar fascia at the bottom of the foot, which is a very neglected muscle. I do this for about a minute, and I switch over and do it on my other foot. You can also do this along the calves, along the shins, and another one that I really like to do is like this on the ankle, which has helped me so much for getting all those tight ligaments and tightness around my ankle to be released. And that is actually what helped me a lot. The fourth thing, is the slant shark and slant wax. First, you guys need to know how nice it smells. The second thing is you need to know where to apply it. Applying this to any sore part of your body, especially joints, work really well. Where I use it mostly is my ankle. And after a hard workout, all I do is I grab it like so, and I use the hard or the thin part just to rub on my ankle. And if you stretch your ankle out like that and then you rub, you can get different angles. And if you bend it like this, you can also get different angles. But that's really just good for releasing all those tight little muscles and soiliness in hippie. And yeah, it's definitely helped me get onto the water faster. So the combination of all these slant products have helped me a lot. And yeah, their main thing is getting people on the water, getting people back out there. So watch out. If you do have an injury, go for this stuff, because it helped me so much and it can definitely help you. Black out. Yo, what a great session. Another day of getting to do this with Coach. Oh, so cool. We've been grinding very hard, and I have not forgotten, but I've got some exciting news to still share with you. So this morning I went to the doctor, and I have my lateral malleolus that was fractured, and those x-rays that came out from him were looking really good. I'm super stoked with them. He's super stoked with them. So we're going to go take it onto the water, see how Hippie's doing my ankle, and yeah, put him to the test. So let's do this. So we're currently on our way to Ligament, my hometown. The wind is looking really good. The wind and waves are going to be aligning this evening after around 5 p.m. So we're going to get those to reefer conditions, and yeah, it's going to be my first proper session, so I'm super keen to see what my ankle can do on the water after a lot of training. And yeah, let's not talk, let's do some action and show you guys what's cooking.
Such a waste, I'm feeling all of this now. Too many ways to turn this all around.
So this is Moto South Africa, Fly Surfer South Africa distributors. If you ever need fly surfer equipment, make sure to hit them up because they are your O's. Let's go, guys.
It's the deck.
There's only North kites in here, bro. My fly some kites in the car. Yo,
No, it needs to change.
they've been hiding in Cape Town. Sounds changed.
Oh, this one.
Yo, it looks fucking on.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm not too stressed
So
about
keen for a full cut.
Yeah, I know. I wish my full cut just worked, bro.
The new soles look sick.
Really. What's the main difference?
Color scheme. New design. Total redesign.
Oh, total redesign.
Yeah. It's looking
In terms
sick.
of the bridles or what?
All cut.
Whole cuts.
Woo!
Open sessions. When not, and I'll put this helmet on my head properly. That's
Just means you're back, dude.
Confidence, elegance, compliments. Lose ourselves in distraction. Words don't speak loud.
So I just hopped in a crispy shower after a nice cold southwest session in the barn. I had an electric session with Liam. So gonna be going to Morocco very soon. So I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and all the rest coming soon. Just remember, we get to do this. We don't have to do it.